Hey everyone, and welcome to another Star Wars Games update, where we bring you all of the latest and greatest in Star Wars gaming news. It's no doubt fair to say that out of a lot of other fandoms out there, Star Wars fans really do set themselves apart creatively, whether it be producing fan films, fan games, or even bringing back old cancelled games to life. Today, we'll be going over an interesting project regarding the cancelled Battlefront 3, and how two fans are working hard to, believe it or not, actually make it playable to the masses. In addition to this, we'll of course also be going over the news of Squadrons going free to play this month, as well some Fennec and Galaxy of Heroes news too. And before we get into any of that, a quick reminder that if you do like these type of videos, then be sure to give it a like to show your support for this update series and the content within it. With that out of the way, let's get into it. It's hard to imagine it's already almost the 1-year anniversary since the release of EA's Star Wars Squadrons last fall. And to celebrate it, EA are offering the game for free to all Amazon Prime members. The game is being given out via EA's Origin platform, and you have before November 4th to claim it. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, then don't wait too long to claim your free copy of the game. That said, in case you don't have an Amazon Prime account, then no worries, as you can still get Squadrons for free, as all you need to do is take advantage of the free 30-day trial that Amazon offers. So then you can claim the game for free and keep it permanently on your EA Origin account even after your free trial ends. Of course, as I mentioned, the game is only being given out on Origin, which is strictly just on the PC. However, thanks to Squadrons having crossplay enabled, notably the first Star Wars game to do so, then fortunately console players as well will also be able to benefit from the substantial increase of players coming to the game this month. In other news, Capital Games have announced Fennec as the latest character to join Galaxy of Heroes. And it should be noted about her that even though she has a leader ability, Fennec is primarily meant to work alone or as a sidekick. Most preferably a very helpful one, like a Mandalorian with Beskar armor and other bounty hunters or scoundrel units. Her basic abilities include Crushing Strike and I Don't Miss, with the first focusing on dealing damage to one character while the other damages all enemy units. And with the Book of Boba set to release later this year, then it's no doubt Capital Games are already likely prepping for even more kit releases like this one in anticipation of that series. By now, we all know the story behind the original Battlefront 3 by Free Radical Design. What happened, what went wrong, and why it ultimately got cancelled, leaving us with only a few fascinating clips of an early alpha build in action and nothing really more than that. Of course, Star Wars fans have tried their best to replicate it in Pandemic's Battlefront 2 as a mod, and don't get me wrong, while that's great, there's nothing really quite like the original that we all crave to one day get and play. So that's where two fans named Clone Trooper 163 and Coco 1960 have come in, making it their goal to take the leaked alpha version of Battlefront 3 and actually make it playable. For those who don't know, a very early build of the game was once leaked online back in 2016, and while it was interesting to check out, it unfortunately was largely broken and unplayable. It's a long list, but there were many missing textures, most of the modes and maps didn't load or work well, the AI bots were practically non-existent, constant game crashes, and so on. Overall, it wasn't an enjoyable time, other than to look at it and wonder and think what could have been. Well, that's where these two fans have practically changed all of that, as they've taken the game's code and have been busy reprogramming much of it. Not only fixing many of the issues the leaked early build had, but also making it fun and playable. Through their hard work, they've now turned Battlefront 3 into a playable game with an unlocked FPS feature, fixed the missing textures, tweaked the maps, balanced the damage values, fixed the AI bots so they can actually be considered a threat, along with plenty of other quality of life adjustments, as well having made their own additions to the game like adding new blasters, new classes, and even playable characters and vehicles that previously were not available in the build. These include a clone commander, clone paratrooper, and clone pilot for the Republic side, while the Rebel Alliance get a playable B-Wing. And also, both the lead characters from the campaign were added into multiplayer too, with X2 as a hero for the Republic and X1 for the Empire. Without a doubt, it's thanks to the dedicated effort of these fans that we're now a step closer in being able to experience what the original vision of Battlefront 3 was meant to look and play like. Having played this myself recently, I was honestly shocked at how much work was put into making Battlefront 3 finally look like a proper working game, especially when compared to how terrible looking and unplayable the leaked build originally was. Out of the 16 maps in the build, about 4 are in improved playable state thanks to the efforts of these fans. And these maps are Tatooine, Coruscant, Hoth, and Endor, while another 2 are being tweaked such as Katu-Nemoidia and Bespin. That all said, this is still a project in the works and not a finished product by any means, as after playing it for a few hours, I can definitely say it still has quite a long way to go before it's anywhere near complete. As understandably there are quite a number of notable caveats to this. As not all the maps are fixed, there are still sounds missing in the game, the Jedi Arena mode has yet to get AI support, and the campaign is still very much incomplete, among many other things. Regardless, what this project has done so far is remarkable, and gives us the hope of one day being able to play a finished copy of Free Radical Design's Battlefront 3, or at least the closest thing to that. And that will do it for this Star Wars Games update. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share it, and subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but to keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars content. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.